Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the mound here today, Zac Gallen. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And here it comes. Backed off the plate that time.
That's a ball. 2-1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll hustling after it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Juan Soto. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alonso now at the plate. Late on that fastball. Alonso launched a homer in his most recent game. One out and a runner at second here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Foul ball there.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Soto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And the runner holds.
Batting fourth, the left.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Gurriel handles the chance. And that is that. Mets strand one. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in the desert, getting the nod in this one, Sean Manaea.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Up the middle, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting second, not shortstop.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Nobody out, runner at first. Got him looking. And there's one down.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished. Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's Ketel Marte. Just missed.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
Fouled off. He was late. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had it full.
Now here is Eugenio Suarez. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Suarez with a homer in his last game. Fouled off down the right side. And foul ball. That's outside. 1-2 to count. Runner at second, 2 down. That one inside. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Up the middle, Lindor whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. One left for Arizona, scoreless after 1. Fourth game of the NLCS. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Vientos getting to start at third, 25 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. 2 down.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Hard hit left side. Perdomo on to first. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Chase Field, and here is Randall Grichuk. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Ripped on a line. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a play. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gurriel, the next to hit. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
This one in the air right field. Soto gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away.
Batting seventh, the catcher,
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
That one inside, and that's ball one. In there at the knees for a strike. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
On the ground right side, but that rolls foul. Grichuk takes his lead at third with one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
This is Corbin Carroll. Carroll went deep in his most recent game. Next offering misses, and a count even 1-1. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Hit hard on the ground is short. That's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We played 2 full, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil.
Gallen back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Batting up, the center fielder,
Tyrone Taylor will hit next. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. So he goes yard to left. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Ball one low. One down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. McCarthy going back on it. And into the pool. It's out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
One down. Juan Soto digs in now. Hard hit right side. They get the out on Soto.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 so far. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. McCarthy settles under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. And we're back.
Leading
bottom of the inning. Here's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
That one fouled off. Manaea ready to fire now. Late with the swing there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lindor on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Jake.
Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Good pitch right there.
Now
I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in the desert, here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. Smoked on the ground a second. Marte throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Fly to left his first time. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Vientos, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. On the nailer, they get 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at Chase Field, bottom 4, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1 and 2. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That misses, and it's 1-0. The Mets leading by 2 here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting, the
Randall Grichuk now doubled in his first AB.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that's in there at the knees.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man at first, 1 away. Oh, 2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Now fly ball to right center. Taylor ranging out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Flied to right his first time. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Boom, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The 0-2. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So 1 hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Torrens goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game from a different perspective.
Naylor. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. That one missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And another ball.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
2-0. Swing and a foul straight back.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
One down, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. He's already homered here in this one. Outside.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the third out of the inning. Mets lead 1. They're up 2-0. Fourth game of the NLCS. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these D-backs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Down the left field line, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers' pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Now up next for Arizona, Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
And that one fouled off. Check swing, and that's a ball. And fouled off. 1-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Moreno, the runner at second with one away. Ground ball, Alonso. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. 1 for 2. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. Runner stays put at third. the ground to the left. Vientos on the run, throw to first. What a play, inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Mets 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Gallen back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Strike 2. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Toss to Naylor. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one. Rolled over to third, but it kicks foul. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
2 down, base is empty. And now Brandon Nimmo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He makes the grab, 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Back to the mound. And that hits the bag. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging in, Eugenio Suarez.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one. Not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts that kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
With the tying run at the plate, here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. And down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Shelby Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Outfield deep. Here tried to prevent anything over their heads. That one ripped. Carroll puts it away. One down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. And that one missing low. Action in the pen down there. Joe Mantiply, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Curtis also getting ready. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that one is gone up onto the balcony. A massive home run. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
1 out, base is empty. And now the DH, Luis Torrens. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Miller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. In the air, right side. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away down.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Late here in Game 4. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Reed-Foley.
Sean Reed-Foley.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The D-backs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
On the ground to short. Toss to Alonso, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky, they're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. First pitch misses. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Fastball is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working. I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back,
Diamondbacks,
and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the
46.
eighth. John Curtis.
John Curtis.
Digging in, Tyrone Taylor. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Outside low.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. And that one off the outside edge. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And it remains 2-2. And that's outside.
We got a full count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. First out in the top of the 8th. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And that one hammered. Gurriel drop step going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next to the net, the right fielder, Juan.
And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Curtis, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Joe Mantiply, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And a foul ball. Two outs. Outside. And a count 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And that is out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Sends it across to first. And that takes care of Alonso. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mets.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
Ryan Stanek.
Josh
Leading
Naylor
up
stands
for the
in now for the
The
Diamondbacks.
first baseman, Josh.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Rip towards third. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out
Now
in the
back,
8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
McCarthy in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that.
0-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
The Diamondbacks trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's hard hit in the line. And that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Next offering is fouled back. Perdomo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. One left for the Diamondbacks. Still down 3-0.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Diamondbacks.
It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Joe Manaea.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Swing and a foul out of play. Yoan pulls that one foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Late here in game 4. Out to short. Perdomo tosses across to first, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
One and two.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Edwin Diaz.
Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ninth inning elimination game. Chris, it's a tall task. They're going to need a crooked number to tie this game up.
Yeah, and they just have to remember that they have had many innings over the course of the year where they've scored more runs needed than they need in this one. So just relax, get your pitch, and make something happen.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
He goes down looking.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. You get that punch out, you get settled in. You feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Gritchen now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So they're down to the final out. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was
to third. And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.